Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. 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 Om, peace, Shanti. Welcome. Welcome here to the Temple of the New Humanity TV. I'm Swami Christanand Brahmanati, also Father Brian Rice. And I'm welcoming you to this Kundalini Yoga Crash Course. What's going to be happening in the coming weeks, in the coming episodes, in the coming lessons? Well, first of all, we really need to talk about what Kundalini is. We need to talk about how it's activated, how it can be activated either through the practice of Kundalini Yoga or other forms of yoga, through meditation, or how it can be even awakened spontaneously, as was the case with me over 10 years ago, and have had a whole slew of experiences that have shaped my behavior, my thinking, my well-being, my growth, my integration, my self-realization process, the growing awareness of who I am, the growing sense of what it means to be connected to God, the increasing moments of God union and the increasing moments in integration of light, of the true self dwelling within, the primordial calmness, nature, the primordial calm nature that is pure presence and pure consciousness itself. So, in the Kundalini Crash Course, which I'm fully qualified to share with you based on experiences and also training as a Kundalini Yoga instructor and a Kundalini Shaktipat giver, as well as a Kundalini Reiki healer, we'll be talking about Kundalini a lot, and we'll be hopefully answering a lot of your questions. Today, I just wanted to give an overview and let you know that what I was tuning into was a chant that was given and brought to the West by Yogi Bhajan, somebody who I had a vision of, along with my Kundalini instructor, teacher trainer instructor, that I had a vision of in a shamanic journey some 6-7 years ago. I saw these people, and then when I saw them in human manifest form, I knew that it was ultimately everything that I had to go through. The dark night of the soul, so to speak. All the tribulation, the seeming worlds coming crashing down around me. The waves, the tidal waves and typhoons and high hurricanes of emotional afflictive experiences, mental agony. Even experiences borderline psychosis, being disconnected from reality, experiencing fragmentation, but coming full circle here now as one who is whole, as one who is patient and one willing, courageous, humble, open, ready to share my story. And I'm working on finishing up a book called Kundalini Power Surge, Spinal Wine in My Mana of Samadhi, to share in a theatrical, poetic way, in a deliverance, releasement, disillusion-based approach to, if you want to call it, modern bioenergetic exorcism. I've worked in the deliverance field. I've worked in writing deliverance rites. That will enter into further and other lessons, which you can find other videos, seminars, webinars, which you can find for free on the God Self-Realization Temple of the New Humanity. Right now, the domain pointing to it is projectnewhumanity.ning.com. That's projectnewhumanity.ning.com. You'll always be able to get there via that address, but the domain will be changing. But this one that I'm giving you now, so wherever you're listening, or watching rather, or wherever this is coming to you in space-time, you'll always be able to get to the social network, which has a whole slew. It's pretty much an encyclopedia, a library, a media library, a multimedia library of yogic-related videos, as well as Zen, some Taoist practices, and all the different and several different Reiki classes of which you can take, of which you can become attuned to become healers in the various modalities of Reiki. That being said, I also write and carry out Dikshas. I'm a Diksha giver. I believe that's a very big part of what I do. And going forward, I hope to share with you even more and more of what's happening in the book I mentioned, Kundalini Power Surge, Spinal Wine, in my Mana of Samadhi. So, again, I'm Swami Christananda Brahmanati, coming to you here on YouTube and Blip TV, on Temple of the New Humanity TV. You're going to have a lot of resources you can draw from if you come to the social network and join. It's absolutely free. But there will be a store, a media store, where you can download videos, yoga classes, one-on-one with me to enhance your home practice, your home sadhana, your daily sadhana. We'll be doing lots of meditative work. We'll be learning about all the different types of meditation. Many of you might be familiar with visualization techniques, such as Kriya Yoga or guided meditation practices. You might be familiar with some sound awareness meditation techniques. You may be aware of breathless states, of mantra usages, seed mantras, of also the use of life force energy control, or pranayamas. So we'll be talking on the social network. It's basically a haven. It's not a church. It's not an institution. It's a haven for those of whom consider their church or their temple to be within. And really, our body is our temple. And the war that we battle in every single day is that of the one spoken of in the Bhagavad Gita, the battle of Kurukshetra. And that is the control, or not the control, but the remembering and realigning to our true self, which is that King Soul ultimately is to be numero uno in our life, and that it should never take back door to King Ego, as Paramahansa Yogananda calls it. That vicious and suspicious entity within us, the illusory, delusion-based nature. Manas, the sense mind, drives many of our choices, forms cravings, helps us to form cravings, to be self-grasping, to reaching outward, to have our sense temptations, these lures for the sense temptations, for the senses, to be pulled outward, when in reality we want to, through yoga, through Kundalini yoga, which is the yoga of energy and awareness, to be brought increasingly inside. We want to interiorize, to be fully concentrated, to go into silent states. You may, getting back to the meditative techniques, heard of Zazen. We will be doing Zazen techniques. We will be doing other things to activate various chakras through the use of Kundalini. I thank you for joining me today. Check back here on Temple of the New Humanity TV. Om. Peace. And may the divine within you and in me bless you tenfold.